We have ribbon dancers, colorful jugglers, and acrobatics of all kinds. I'm your host, Amy Giesbrecht, and you're watching Go Edmonton, and this is a sneak preview of the Music Box. Picture The Wizard of Oz meets the circus. 1920s cabaret costumes, lots of glitter, lots of color, and it's all hitting the stage at the Capitol Theatre. Stay tuned for all the details, but up first, here's your hot-button question.
Thanks very much, Dana. I'm Jordan Greenlee, and today's hot button question is, with the season winding down for Alberta's two NHL teams, will you now pay more attention to junior hockey playoffs? Let's take a look and see what you had to say. Depressing Dan lives up to his Twitter handle and says, probably not, as I find minor hockey to be depressing. Kevin says, absolutely, you got to support the Edmonton Oil Kings, and why not, as they're making another great run in the WHL playoffs. And lastly, Ravens PE says they'll be watching the NHL playoffs despite the Oilers and the Flames not being in them. Stay tuned, later on in the show I'll have a great story on some top-level junior hockey action in the AJHL.
Lots of fancy footwork in this production. The ladies just performing one of the many dances that you'll see in the Music Box, and in the middle with the crazy hair and the crazy pants is Marissa Puff, theatrical director. We're going to be speaking with her later in the show, but right now Shaw TV's Charlotte Saskew learns how lending a helping hand can come full circle. Is the monkey going to get it? Our evil ringmaster threatening to shoot him. Is Pixie going to save the monkey? Her friends say, don't do it. It's a trick. Okay, more coming up in the show. But right now, the Leduc Recreation Center is the place to be this weekend. And Shaw TV's Tim Dancy reports NHL alumni are putting their names and their sticks behind a worthwhile cause. Pixie holding the Music Box close. She will not let the evil ringmaster take it. Stay tuned after the break. We're going to be speaking with theatrical director Marissa Puff. We'll be right back here on Go. Our evil ringmaster showing off one of his many talents. Welcome back to the show. If you're just tuning in now, we're getting you excited for a production called The Music Box. It's going to be hitting the stage May 2nd and 3rd at Capitol Theatre at Fort Edmonton Park. And we're going to be speaking with the theatrical director, Marissa Puff, coming up in the show. And stay tuned. We're going to meet Pixie as well, our female lead. But at first, the Saints and the Oil Barons recently went head-to-head in the AJHL North Finals. And Shaw TV's Jordan Greenlee was on hand to see what went down. It's a circus-inspired version of The Wizard of Oz that'll be coming to life at the Capitol Theatre in early May, and I'm here with theatrical director Marissa Puff to learn how it all came together. This isn't the first play that you've written, but maybe the most fun.
Definitely the most fun. This is a production that's been put together by Fable Entertainment and Le Cirque de la Nuit from Calgary. We've done several shows together in the past in Calgary, and this is the first time that we're going to be coming to Edmonton doing a theater-style show.
Okay, and like I said earlier, The Wizard of Oz, but circus-inspired. So is it the same storyline? Is there going to be a Dorothy and a Wicked Witch and all of the characters, the Tin Man, the Lion, etc.?
It's definitely inspired by Wizard of Oz, but we've taken our own liberties with the circus life. So, instead of a Wicked Witch, we have an evil ringmaster, that sort of thing.
Very nice. It's called The Music Box, and The Music Box is not only the name of the show, but it's also a prop that plays a giant role within the play.
Mm-hmm. The Music Box is very representative of imagination and wonder, and ultimately friendship and togetherness. So our main character, Pixie, she discovers this box and is transported to a beautiful new world, and when the ringmaster steals it from her, she goes on a quest to get it back.
Okay, like you can see behind me here, very visual. You have all types of performers, but no dialogue within the play, and I think that's key. You're relying on music and props and body movement to tell the story.
Absolutely. A big part of our production is the music from Bass Caravan. Le Cirque de la Nuit is very inspired by his music and style. So that's something that we've really tried to incorporate into the show, just by having his music play a lot of the words for us.
Okay, excellent. Thanks, Marissa. We're going to let you know what's happening with them in just a moment. So what is happening in this scene? We have our evil ringmaster entering circus land and meeting our female lead Pixie for the first time, and he wants her music box. Stay tuned for more, but right now Shaw TV's Jonas Semple takes a look at the age-old adage, you are what you eat. And the struggle for the Music Box continues. We're going to be speaking with Pixie, our female lead in the Music Box, right after this. Welcome back. If you're just tuning in now, we're giving you a sneak preview of The Music Box. It's a circus-inspired version of The Wizard of Oz hitting the stage at the Capitol Theatre in early May at Fort Edmonton Park. And this is Marissa Puff. We spoke to her earlier. She's the theatrical director of the show. And coming up, we're going to meet Pixie and find out all about her role in The Music Box. Stay tuned for that. But right now, you name it, she can probably throw, pull, or lift it. Here's Shaun TV's Jim Claggett with Red Deer's Strongest Woman. We are now here with our female lead, Pixie, who's had a lot of experience in the theater world, but has never done a production with no dialogue and with so many circus performances. What was the learning experience like?
Oh boy. Well, having no dialogue is a little bit difficult. You need to be really expressive in your face because it's a theater show. This show is really different because we have so many different props. We've got belly dance, we've got poi, we've got staff, we've got hip hop dancers, aerialists, everything.
You got it all.
We have everything, yeah.
And your character is a little bit like Dorothy, as we've been saying throughout the show. It's a circus-inspired version of The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
You are looking for something more exciting, more friends, a little more adventure in your life.
Yeah. Magic, really. She's very stifled, she's unhappy, she has all this sense of wonder and she doesn't get to explore her life. And she meets a wonderful man with magical abilities, and I get to fall in love and have friends and dance and just have my dreams come true.
And finally, everyone at home wants to know, is this a play for all ages?
All ages, bring the entire family. It's a circus, so you want to bring everybody to the circus. There's a lot going on. It's really fun to look at. Everyone's going to have a good time.
There we go. The Music Box, May 2nd and 3rd at Capitol Theatre at Fort Edmonton Park. Don't miss The Music Box at Fort Edmonton Park's Capitol Theatre, May 2nd and 3rd. You can get your tickets at cirquenui.com. I'm your host, Dana Giesbrecht. We'll see you next time.